The right one. I am the right one. There we go. Right, I've got volume. Excellent. Right, hello everyone. How are we on this Sunday? Wrong day. Saturday. Today, guys, we're looking at a completely different game again. We're looking at Nightcall, which is a mystery game. A mystery game where, well, you do mysteries. But this game is available on free play days at the moment when this goes live, when this video goes live on the 4th of November? Wow. On the 4th of December 2021. This is only available on free play days until, just trying to think, the 5th of December 2021 at 6 PM, and then it will go off free play days. So, what can you play this game on? You can play it on Microsoft Windows, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, Classic Mac OS, and Steam. You cannot play this game on PlayStation 4, you cannot play this game on PlayStation 5. And this game came on the 17th of July 2019. And if you say one is purchased this game on Steam, for example, this game would cost you £15.49. It will cost you on Steam. Let me just have a look to see how much it will cost on the Xbox store as well, just in case people want to purchase it on the Xbox. Bear with me, caller. Just waiting for the website to load so I can find out. Okay. £14.47, but at the moment, as I'm recording this on the 4th of December 2021, it is £8.37 at the moment. But I think that's until Tuesday. That will be. But yeah, if you enjoy this content, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified when all my videos go live. That includes Train Sim World 2. So yes, I still do Train Sim World 2 content on this channel, guys, don't forget. I'm just not doing it at the moment because I'm having a few days off. Because, not being funny, I did a 4-day straight of Train Sim World 2, so I'm having a break. So yeah, but Train Sim World, guys, hasn't gone off the channel, don't worry. I've just taken a break and playing other sorts of games. But yeah, let's crack on and let's have a look at Nightcall. So, you've got on your main screen, you've got new game, free roaming, passive decks, options and credits. Let me just jump down and have a look at the passive decks. Okay, so this is, it looks like this is where things you find in the game appear, so like mysteries and stuff like that appear. Cool. Free roam looks like you just do it on your own, like how slow or fast you want to do it. And it looks like new game is the career mode, which we're going to have a look at. So we're going to go new game. So you've got new games. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like you've got different saving units. I'm going to go number 1, of course. And I think this, I'm not sure where this is actually set. Oh, hello. Choose the investigation. Ah, this is set in Paris. There we go, it's set in Paris. So we've got choose the investigation, we've got the judge, the angel of death, Sandman, surprise investigation and random investigation. So, judge. Victims have all something in common and motives seem clear, but which suspect could have done it? Balanced case, perfect for first run. Okay. So the Angel of Death. Random victims, unknown motive, weird case, slightly more difficult than the others. Then the Sandman. The victims may feel random at first, but there's a connection, yet the motives might be harder to find. Dark and twisted case. Surprise investigation. The game will randomly pick an unsolved investigation. And then random investigation. The game will randomly pick an investigation, no matter if it's solved or unsolved. Well, we're going to look at the judge. Choose the difficulty modes. You've got story mode, balanced, and hard. So story mode. Money will be easy to get by. The investigation will be easier. Every action will take less time for a chiller experience. Balanced. The way the night call was designed. Hard. Money will be tighter. The investigation will be harder to solve. Every action will cost more time for a more challenging experience. Nice. But we're going to go story. So, with the judge doing the story. Very interesting. Okay, it's very quiet. Oh yeah, because I've got the music turned down, that's why. Due to this is going on YouTube, that's why. I'd rather not get copyright striked. Right, night call. Okay, doctor. Here. Sir, can you hear me, or do I need to speak up? Yes, speak up. Is this okay with you? Is my voice loud enough? Yes, it's fine. She takes a deep breath. Sir, you just spent 2 weeks in a coma. The words bounce around your head, and you need a moment to understand its meaning. Coma? The word scratches along your throat. Yes, you were the victim of an assault. The words resonate in your head. Victim. You are aware a serial killer is currently on the loose in Paris, or Paris. You feel the content of your stomach crawling up your throat. The judge, as the police called the killer assaulted you, the bullet touched your liver. In the most circumstances, it would have been fatal. We choose to put you in a induced. Hear voices come, more distant fades. You taste a bite. You taste a bile at the back of your throat, of your mouth. Your head is burning. You hear a whistle in one ear. Your fingers move to your wound underneath the bandages. You can feel hard skin. It is incredibly painful. Did they? I'm sorry. Did they catch the judge? No. What about my passenger? What about the cops? He was dead before you got out your cab. Wow. The doctor is silent for a second, and an awkward second she hesitates. The police would like to see you as soon as possible to ask you some questions. After all, you're the only one who survived the judge. Noises in the hallway attract your attention. You try to turn your head, but to no avail. You need to rest. She leaves the room, her voice resonates in the hallway. I don't care. He's the only witness. Another female voice joins in, a strong, authoritating voice. You can't clearly make up what she's saying. A strange feeling washes over you. It's not pain, not fatigue, some odd combination of the two. Before being in this hospital room, you'd never realize the anger was made up of a combination of pain and exhaustion. Anger, a feeling you know all too well. Days go by and a month later. Night 1. Hello, Crypt. Welcome. Well, look. I've got a bit of a problem. A real problem, that is. You have a pounding headache. It's your first night behind the wheel since the attack. Are you listening to me? You catch your boss eye in the rearview mirror. He stares at you for a second or two without speaking. Sometimes I wonder what goes inside your head. You always seem to be so far away. Then put, I'm listening. Okay. He's watching you closely, try out what's going on in your head. You know I'm worried about you, don't you? I know. You're like a son to me, you know. I know. And you know he's about to tell you the story of his taxi fleet again. When my father died and left me the store, I could have sold it. I could have retired and gone back to the old country. Let's let him go on. But I decided to start a cab fleet with money he left me to hire the guys from the neighbourhood. And that's why I've got 45 guys like you working for me. His hands flutter in the air. Though none of them are any match for you. He smiles, his voice suddenly takes on a serious note. Do you want me to go over everything again? He points out the equipment on the dashboard, the meter, the GPS. You haven't been in a taxi for weeks. Maybe you do need a little refresher. Yeah, good idea. Right then. Well, the map. Well, first the map. You spot potential customers and try to guess where they'll be going. Then you decide. When a customer orders a taxi, if there's no one else around, you have to go and pick them up. He shrugs. That's the way it goes. It's business. The other fares you look at the map. The other fares you look at the map and decide whether or not you want to take them. And then you drive. He flashes a quick, mechanical smile. You know it well. When he talks about work, he talks about work. That's all. When your shift is over, we do the numbers and his voice trails off as it searches for the right words. And that's all. It's pretty simple. There's no reason why you can't do it. Oh right, no overtime. We're in France here, and there are rules, regulations. You might not see it that way, but no one likes having a driver who hasn't slept for 24 hours. He looks away. Something's bothering him since he got into the cab. Anyhow, you know the ropes. You get it. I know you've been going to do a good job. Your boss keeps quiet for a while, as he is hesitant to speak, and then, I don't think it's a good idea. You shouldn't be driving. The murderer is still out there, and we think he's going to come back for you. Your colleagues do. Your colleagues and I do too. Anyway, I'll let you go back to work. Every minute spent in the taxi is a minute lost. He gives you a smile, half ironic, half serious. Same to you, and good luck. He'll spend the rest of the night dealing with problems and drivers. You wonder how and when the guy gets any sleep. And he's disappeared. Your boss opens the door and exits the cab. You watch him across the road and enter the fleet's garage. And a couple of colleagues are milling about. Taxis are coming and going. They all ignore you consistently and inconsistently. You are branded. You sit there a moment, then turn the key in the ignition. The humming of the engine sounds a tingle down your spine. It's impossible to describe how you missed that feeling. It's back to the night shift, back to life. Despite the attack. Despite it all. Wow. That was a lot to read, guys. That was a lot to read. Anyway, Crips, how are you today? How's your Saturday been? How was your stream you were watching? And just to let you know, Crips, as you're probably already aware, and I would say this in every single stream, there is no Train Sim World 2 content today. Just to remind you. So, we've got... So we've got people to go and pick up. So we've got that person, that person, that person, that person, and that person. We're going to go with that person because they're closer. So the taxi turns around and drives. You look up, an office tower, and that just disappeared. You bloody git. You watched Steel Build this morning, or Smileable this morning. The next passenger has been crying. So yeah, there's a lot of reading in this game. It's unbelievable. She stares at the floor and gives you an address in the nearby suburbs. You've just started driving when her telephone rings. The ringtone is familiar. Yes? There's a pause. Her tone is sharp and curt. Yes, I'm on my way home right now. She pauses, holds her breath. Yes? Another pause. She sounds annoyed. No, I took a taxi. On the other end, the voice gets louder. Who's paying? Well, I am. I don't want to take the bus home tonight. Come on, lay off. A new round of circumstances begins. Look, can you just... Sorry. Look, can you just lay off? Yeah. We'll talk about it when I get back. She holds the phone away from her ear, ready to hang up, then pulls it back. Yes, I'm here. She finally glances at you. There's no need to scream, I can hear you. I told you we'll talk about it when I get home. She rolls her eyes. Oh, come on. My life is not ruined. I mean, I failed one exam. Don't worry, there'll be others. The voices raise another notch. I'm gonna have to let you go. She smiles. No, that was the driver saying we're going to be cut off. No, he seems normal, Mum. I said it breaks. She hangs up. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, let me just go for a sneeze a moment, guys. Sorry about that. You hear a ring, the same tune as before. Really? The young woman hesitates, turns the phone over in her hand and decides not to answer. Sorry. Her face lights up. It's... well, I'm not going to mention that, whatever the tune is. Sorry, I'm just going to blow my nose a second, guys. Right, sorry about that. We gave a performance with this music. After hearing it so much, I just fell totally in love with it. It's such an incredible soft piece. In the opera, it comes from the priestess Lakshmi and one of her companions go together, Jasmine, for the temple, and you sense the love between the characters. And it's mutual. The two women sing and their words are very similar but not identical. I think they used it a lot for ads for cars or tampons or something. The smile appears on her face, seeming to have erased the tears. And thanks for earlier, by the way. I missed the last metro and... to be honest, I really didn't want to go home. My mother is waiting to have a long and very long discussion about my future, my career, all the sacrifices she's made for me. She's a cleaning woman in one of the fancy offices buildings in La Defense, and I failed my bar exam, so she thinks. She stops herself. She was going to make a joke, but something keeps her from doing so. Her smile vanishes. She thinks I'll end up as a cleaning woman in the La Defense. Your passenger's sighs. She thinks I dance too much. She thinks it's Lakshmi's fault. But mostly she thinks it's my fault. She heaves a huge sigh and stares at nothing outside. I studied, I worked hard but didn't pass. I just don't believe in all that anymore. Now be warned, what I'm about to say will sound clinchy, but I want to be a dancer, not a lawyer. My mother doesn't understand. You must work to earn money in order to succeed. She takes a breath. Sorry, I didn't mean to unload on you. I seem to be pretentious little princess. Pretentious, that's it. Okay, we'll go not at all. Thanks for lying. Okay. She smiles. The address she gave you is not much further or farther. I know. I owe my mother a lot. I have stopped being so self-centered, blah blah blah. I have to pass this fucking exam. The swearing's in the game, guys. That's why. She clicks her tongue as it's forced herself to stop talking instead of she keeps going. Mind you, she came to my Lakami performance. She pauses, tries to find her words. She saw me dance, and when we left, it's kind of dumb, but she didn't say a single word. And I think I've never felt prouder. Her silence spoke 1,000 words. You've pulled up at her house. She takes her time getting out of the car. I don't know why I said all that, but it felt really good. Thank you. She disappears. Her tears definitely vanished. Okay, so money received 26.7 euros, tip 2.8 euros, and profits taken 29.5 euros. That's not bad. So yeah, seems quite interesting. But yeah, as I say, Crips, today my games are this, The Night Call, then I'm looking at the Rims a Bike game, and then after that, whatever time I've got left, Cribs, I will either be going to Forza, Moonglow Bay, or another game. I'd say I won't be going to Train Sim World 2 today. And just to inform you, Crips, I know I said in yesterday's streams, Train Sim World 2 is returning to my channel tomorrow. I won't be doing the Train Sim World 2 stream tomorrow. Just to inform you, my Train Sim World 2 stream will probably be some point next week. So yeah, but I'm going to leave it there, guys, for this first look. It seems like there's a lot of reading and a lot of all that sort of thing. But it seems like a good game. As I say, guys, if you want to look at this game, it is available on, bear with me, it is available on Microsoft Windows, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, Classic Mac OS. It's also available on Steam. It is a mystery game. And if you want to purchase it on Steam, it's $15.49. If you want to purchase it on Xbox, it's about £15. But at the moment, as I'm recording this on the 4th of December 2021, it's about £8.37 at the moment. Xbox. I say, this game is available on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. Sorry to say. But there we go. I will be back, if you're watching this on the Twitch, in a couple of minutes with some Rims, which is a bike game. But if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, feel free to like, share and subscribe, and feel free to hit the notification bell. And I'll put a link to this game down below. I'll put a link to my Twitch and I'll put a link to my Discord. So there we go. See you next time.